Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News. Another leak. DOJ IG found no evidence FBI placed undercover agents and informants inside Trump's 2016 campaign. Is this the truth? Of course not. It's a leak of propaganda. That's right. We don't know what the real truth is. We don't know if part of it's true. We don't know really nothing. But from the famous or infamous New York Times, DOJ Inspector General Horowitz is expected to release his much anticipated report on FISA abuses on December 9th, and the deep state is leaking to the New York Times to spin. The New York Times leaked out a portion of Horowitz's report on Wednesday, alleging that IG found no evidence that the FBI attempted to place undercover agents or informants inside Donald J. Trump's campaign in 2016 as agents investigated whether his associates conspired with Russia's election interference operation. This determination is expected to be Horowitz's key finding in his report, along with claims that the FBI showed no political bias when they sought FISA warrants on Trump campaign advisor Carter Page. Ridiculous. But Horowitz is the Obama appointee. Horowitz, an Obama appointee, however, did find that FBI lawyer Kevin Kleinsmith, who text message Viva la Resistance, altered an email in connection with Carter Page's FISA application. Mr. Kleinsmith is facing a criminal investigation for altering a document related to the Page wiretaps. The entire Trump-Russia investigation began when mysterious people approached Trump foreign policy advisor George Papadopoulos in the spring of 2016, alleging the Russians had dirt on Hillary Clinton. Australian diplomat Alexander Downer met with Papadopoulos in a London pub to plant dirt on the Trump advisor. Downer was then relaying information back to his counterparts, who were then communicating with FBI agents. So why do we have the leak? Because it's the coup d'etat propagandizing the people who don't look into the real news, who just look into the mainstream media, and they're betting that those people are going to use that information when they vote in 2020. That's the only reason why they're doing this. At the moment, that's the only reason why. And that if there is military tribunals, if there is real justice by Attorney General Bill Barr and Federal Prosecutor John Durham, and they give out these 120,000 sealed indictments that I believe John Huber, the original investigator out of Utah, has assimilated together. When all that happens, they're going to look at all these indictments and these charges like as if they're fake, because they've been listening to the mainstream media, and will cause a civil war. That's what they want, a civil war. Horowitz's report will also claim that Ms. Sudd is not an FBI informant, despite Papadopoulos' claims to the contrary. Stefan Halper, who contacted Papadopoulos and met up with him twice, was working as an FBI informant to collect information for the FBI's Russia investigation. Again, this is New York Slime's fake news and WAPO. Halper's honeypot Azra Turk, who point blank asked Papadopoulos if Trump's campaign was working with the Russians, was also reportedly working for the FBI, although Papadopoulos insists she was CIA. In an interview with conservative columnist Byron York, Papadopoulos described his encounters with Ms. Sudd, Halper, Azra Turk, and Downer as highly suspicious, and asserted their actions as far as recording him with their phones were comical. Papadopoulos said they acted like Keystone cops and were incredibly sloppy as they attempted to record him. Horowitz's most ridiculous conclusion is that the FBI did not rely on information to open their investigation from former British spy Christopher Steele. Anyway, I'll let you read the rest of this, but it's all lies. Horowitz is scheduled to publicly testify about his FISA abuse report to the Senate Judiciary Committee 2 days after he releases his report on December 9th, but he will testify on December 11th. We'll see what happens, but it's all a coup d'etat and misinformation propaganda. And more fake news from the New York Times openly lies and buries the IG report's revelation of Obama FBI spy targeting and meeting with Trump campaign official. Never ever trust the New York slime with the truth. The New York Times published its latest leaks from the upcoming IG report on Obama administration FISA abuse during the 2016 election. And here's what they say. Headline, Russia Inquiry Review is expected to undercut Trump claim of FBI spying. What a joke, isn't it? The New York Times then goes on to discuss what was found in the investigation of FISA abuse during the 2016 presidential election. And it's not until you get to the 14th paragraph where the New York Times admits the FBI had a spy targeting and meeting with Trump campaign official George Papadopoulos. But what does this say up here? Is Russia Inquiry Review is expected to undercut Trump claim of FBI spying. You know, it's just like these fake Bibles, all these modern perversions that contradict other passages of the Bible, but not the KJV. The New York slime is just like the modern perverted Bibles. They contradict their own words, proving they serve the father of lies, huh? Isn't that amazing? This completely contradicts the headline. Anyway, I'll let you read the rest of this, but Dan Bongino says, wow, the New York Times admits that the FBI uses spies to spy on the Trump team, and then they bury this fact under a pile of BS euphemisms. Things are not what they seem, huh? Thank you for listening. May the Lord bless.